What is going on, everybody? What is up? Happy Monday to you all. The kitchen is now open for service. And just like Big Mike's request is finally accomplished on today's menu. That is right. Do you guys recall during the watch along, Big Mike wanted chicken and waffles. And on the menu, we have it on the menu today. What is going on, everyone? Happy Monday once again. This is another live
I didn't say
edition.
chicken and waffles. I said chicken, mac and cheese. Soul food.
We got we got it too. We got organic, cheese, right? Brie. We got 4 different cheeses, right?
Organic.
4 different cheeses, right? Macaroni elbows made out of the dough, right? Made from scratch, right? We got the bacon bits on the top, the breading, right? We got the what's it
I
called?
get the gist. I get the gist. You got it. I get the gist.
We got the what's it called? The little baby scallions in there, right? The little baby scallions on the top, right? For the drumstick, we got like the little lollipop style, right? In the fryer, right? For the waffle, we doing a red velvet waffle. Yeah, something like. What you think about that, Big Man? What you think about that, man? Think about that. It's a start, man. It's a start, man. On the menu for $35.99 on the menu. Get yours while supply, and of course, we're working on our brewing. We're getting our handcrafted brew on the way as well.
Handcrafted brew with coffee.
That too, yeah, coffee, and of course,
What do you mean by brew? Like alcohol?
that too, yeah. Everything. We get everything, bro. We're getting everything. Alcohol.
Okay. Okay. All
We're
right.
getting everything, bro.
Okay.
What's going on with you, Big Mike? How you been, buddy? How you been?
Nothing much.
I know you're
Nothing
happy.
much at all.
I
I
know
am
you're happy.
happy. It's a victory Monday. I said what was gonna happen. We were gonna beat the Buccaneers, and that's what we did.
You know who's even more happy right now? Our buddy Romeo. His New York Jets. They said it couldn't be done. They said it was impossible, and they defied the odds, man. They defied the odds. I wish
And
I could
honestly,
say
your New York football
close. Came
Giants
close. Hey,
almost
man.
really did the impossible.
Hey, listen, man. I was expecting worse, man. I was expecting. I was expecting. I don't want to say a blowout.
I was expecting a blowout. I was
expecting, at least 3 points or a field goal kick. I'll take a field goal kick. But it's not bad at all. And of course, before we go any further, Victory Monday. I do want to congratulate the brothers over there and the sisters over there at True Heel Heat.
Happy 10,000.
10,000 subscribers.
10,000 of them things.
10,000 subscribers, y'all. Congratulations to all of you guys out there. All the hard work you guys do. Thank you for having us on the watch alongs when they're fun. They're very, very fun. But nonetheless, congratulations on 10,000 subscribers.
Let's fucking go.
We'll get into him today, too. We'll get into him. But nevertheless, guys, congrats for 10K, man. And here's the 50K and beyond.
Here's the 10 more and infinity.
It's coming. It's coming. But other than that,
hold it down for 30 seconds.
Holding it down for 30 seconds and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. You get what I'm saying, all right? But nevertheless, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Hit that bell notification. Be notified when we upload and go live here on the channel. Almost every day here. On Saturday, we did do a watch along. We did a watch along to Misfits 10. The big boxing event between Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis and KSI versus Tommy Fury. And it was crazy. It was crazy in the sense of this was Mike's idea. This was Mike's idea the whole time. And it's like, all right. And I remember this too. I remember this. So we watched that.
Stop saying it was my goddamn idea. It wasn't.
It was. You're like, hey man, let's do it. I'm like, all right, let's do it. It was your idea.
Wasn't my idea, damn it.
It was, man. It was. Let me check this out real quick. Nah, I ain't feeling this one. I ain't feeling that one. But what's going on, Sleeping Angel? What's going on? What's going on, Safet? It's a lot to get into.
What's up, guys in the chat?
So, do you want to get into? Cause I know Walter will be joining us momentarily. Do you want
honestly, since I watched it, I watched the full thing while you were doing the countdown. Let's talk about that segment on Collision.
Really? On Collision?
Yeah.
So, in case you guys were wondering, yes, I watched part of Collision. I did. But the one thing, yes, not the overall Collision was okay. All right. It was all right. Nothing to really go crazy about. You know what I mean?
He did all right.
What happened?
Oh, no, that was Rampage that did 407, right?
Yeah, 407. So there were backstage, there were some people who were upset. That being in particular, people who were upset backstage. That happened to be Adam Copeland and Ricky Starks.
Remember when I said, take a picture of Mr. Adam Copeland at the media scrum?
Happy to be
there.
That
was the before.
This is the after.
This is the after.
Fuck.
When you find out they ain't got no structure, this is the face you get.
Like, fuck, what did I do to get myself involved in this shit? God damn it, yo.
You should have just kept retirement.
I'm not gonna lie. I do hope he does have an option. You know what I mean?
Honestly, excuse me, hold on. Okay. Honestly, I hope this drama doesn't get out of hand like the recent drama.
Oh, I hope not either.
Accustomed to, because I think this is a little bit petty.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they're gonna bring the petty shit to you, Mr. Copeland, because you're a big WWE guy. Honestly, if I was Mr. Starks, I wouldn't have said, "Ooh, that sent me over the edge," because that is a double entendre.
Yes.
In the worst way.
Yes.
The double entendre, if anybody didn't catch it, that sent me over the edge. Edge, who he's talking to.
Yes.
But when you hear over the edge, who do you think of? Exactly. You didn't even have to say his name.
Rest in peace.
Yes. I think a nice majority of that crowd kind of figured that out.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. So for those of you who are wondering, during Collision, the beginning segment of the show, Mike, you lower the TV down a little bit, please.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought watching a little Entourage in the background.
Okay, good show. Not bad.
Great show.
Season what?
Season.
Not that it matters.
4.
Okay,
season 4.
Not bad. Just lower down a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
You can still hear it.
Just to be on the safe side. I don't want now. You know,
I'm dang near on mute.
Get an email now from the meeple of Entourage. Hey, yeah.
Oh, it'll be Warner Media because it's HBO Max.
You know, Warner will be happy. You know, Warner will be happy of that.
Yeah, to take all 22 cents of our money.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But so during Collision, Adam Copeland opened the show and he talked about Christian Cage, and out came Christian, then came Brian, then came out Ricky Starks, right? And this is where things really went out of control here. So, I guess Ricky was talking, and Adam, for Ricky's point of view, it's like Adam was staring at him. Like you're making muted, Mike, by the way.
Well, he was
staring at him. So then he was like, something about his eye. right?
He
Cross-eyed.
said he was talking to Brian,
Yeah.
and then
Talking
as he was talking to Brian, he said, "Stop looking at me with those bug eyes over there. I'm
bug
talking to
eyes.
him." And then he
Yes.
was like, "It's your silk pants, you dumbass."
Your
And then
slacks.
he said, well, it's not my fault you didn't carry style back from the other side. He said, it's not my fault you stole it from The Rock.
Yes. Thank you, Mike. And
And
that's
then,
I'm like, oh.
but Adam Copeland, I, I, how do you like when they do wrestling terms in public on the show? I don't like that.
I don't either, but the problem is today everything is out in the
Even
open.
in the Attitude Era, they never called somebody a vanilla midget. That was a backstage term
I
for
know,
guys that couldn't talk.
and that's what Copeland did to Ed. That's what Copeland did to Starks.
That's what Adam Copeland said
To Ricky Stark.
to Ricky Starks. He said, "You're the vanilla midget version of that."
Yes.
On national television.
And it doesn't really any
that's a
favors.
cardinal sin to me.
And it did him
You
no
know those
favors.
unwritten rules to sports? Tell me an unwritten rule in soccer.
Unwritten rules. Well, one of them is you respect the fair play. So basically, when the goalie is going to kick the ball out, that's fair play. You respect it. You don't be the slick ass and run up the field try to get the ball. No, dude, you respect the fair play. You respect it.
I'm going to tell you two unwritten rules from two different sports.
Okay.
Hockey, when there's a dead puck and a skater is shooting to the opposing goalie, don't shoot that puck in the net. They will kill you. You respect the goalie. Baseball, don't upshow the pitcher because the next time you come up to bat, you're going to find a 95 mile an hour at your head.
Yes.
95 mile an hour ball at your head. Two
Fair.
unwritten rules. This, to me, should be an unwritten rule in wrestling. Don't
I
use
agree.
backstage terms out in the open.
I mean, again, this is the same company. You got to keep in mind, right? This is the same company that gave you, Mike, this gem right here.
You fucking Mark!
The same company that gave you that gem.
Remember a while back when Taz debuted? What did he say in his promo?
I forgot, such a long time ago.
We don't run a slop shop.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, isn't that long ago? For like what, 3 years ago now?
Yeah. NBA Safet? I got to think about that one. Oh, in NBA, when you are blowing out a team and there's the last 10 seconds, don't score the ball, run out the clock.
There you go. But that's this whole thing though. So now the word is going out. There is some backstage heat between both of them. They were mad at each other for what they was said. And my take is this, right? Edge did no one no favors with that. It does no favors for Ricky.
No.
Because at the end of
Would
the
you
day,
call that a burial?
No, because at the end of the day, Ricky's gonna be fine. Ricky's gonna be okay. Keep in
I've
mind,
seen
bro.
people said that he buried him.
Keep in mind, bro. Ricky is your tag team champion.
Oh, he said it earlier. Yeah,
I said it earlier.
Romeo.
I said it
But
earlier.
repeat it for Romeo.
Basically, when there's a dead ball and the goalie has to kick the ball, you respect the fair play. You respect it. At the end of the day, just like you mentioned in basketball, if you're blowing out a team, right? You don't. Same thing in soccer. If it's like 4-0, it's like 5-0, bro. At that point, bro, just relax.
Yeah, let it run out. Yeah, let
it run out.
Let the clock run.
Now, if you have a parlay and you need some corner kicks, you need some cards, you're fucked. You're fucked. But nevertheless,
let me look at my baseball one.
But nevertheless, that's what went down. Ricky's gonna be fine, bro. Ricky, at the end of the day, gotta remember he's your tag team champion. I totally forgot up until this point. I just totally forgot. Like, bro, he's went after the tag team champion. And to be fair with you, bro, I think he's on his way out. I think Ricky's on his way out once his deal is up. I don't know when it is, but I do think he's sayonara, motherfuckers. I'm out of here. You know?
Dude, what the heck is up with Altuve?
I have no idea, but proceed.
Fuck.
Hey, man. That being said, also on Collision, they had Sky Blue versus Statlander for the TBS title. They're still going with this whole thing where Sky Blue is not normal. Ever since she got hit with the mist. Speaking of which, congrats to Julia Hart and Lee Johnson on getting married. Congrats to both of them. They got married, I think, this past week. They wed, so congrats to them.
Good for them. Yeah, good for them.
So there was that. Also the main event was Bryan Danielson versus Christian Cage, which I thought for a sec they're gonna give it to Bryan, and they did not. They didn't give it to Bryan. But it was a very good back and forth match. Christian obviously won with help from Ricky Starr after he whacked Bryan with the tag title, and then just let the pandemonium. Everyone came out just beating each other up. Again, that's how they ended the show with a fucking brawl, basically. And then eventually they all got the upper hand on Nick Wayne. And they closed the show with the baby faces in the ring and all that stuff. And yeah. On Wednesday, they're going to do this whole sit down with Jim Ross with Nick Wayne and his mom. I do hope, bro. I hope Nick Wayne's mom becomes a character on the show. Nick Wayne's mom
or they
got
pull
it going on.
Either that or they pull a Dustin, a Gold Dust and
Marlene.
What was her name? Yeah, Marlena. Where he kicks her to the side.
Nah. I think the way Soup, shout out to the boys over there wrestling Soup. They said this a couple weeks ago. What they should do is have Nick Wayne be mad that everyone talking about his mom being hot. Because his mom, believe it or not, used to be a model.
I could tell.
Back, if you go on her IG, there's some old photos when she was modeling, right? So the idea is that everyone acknowledge, hey man, you got a hot mom, and that pisses him off. Like in a nerdy way to like, stop talking about my mom. Stop talking about my mom. I know, leave her alone, and this and that. But
is her last name Wayne?
I would assume so.
Like they're talking to him and they see his mom, like, "Hi, Miss Wayne."
Hi, Nick's hi, Nick's mom. Nick Wayne's mom.
Hi, Mrs. Wayne.
Yeah, we gonna let me, Mrs. Wayne. Like on Friday.
What'd you say? Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, and then you find out, bro, that everyone. And it is what they said. You find out at the end of the day, right? The one that's really is clapping it is Orange Cassidy. You find out at the end he's the one that's clapping it. And then he goes up to Nick Wayne. Yeah, I was with your mom. You can call me Daddy. Daddy Orange.
That seems like a
something you put in a movie, like on American Pie. If you ever watch American Pie 2, it's like when the Shermanator got with Nadia.
Yeah.
Out of all the people, like no one could have believed it. Like, oh my God, that actually happened. Good for him, right? But that's what happened on Collision. Just to give you this, just a little brief notes here. Pro wrestlers should respect the unwritten rule in wrestling. I agree. Whatever those rules are, I agree. What's going on, Dolores? Hope all is well with you. Matthew, right here. The Omega said that interview before Wembley was the worst conversation in the history of the human.
Human utterance.
Okay. Yes, American Pie was a good movie. It really, really was. 1, 2. I watched them all. What's up, What's up, you motherfucker? What's going on, Alan, the working man, the real man of honor? What's going on, man? So yes, all American Pie movies were great. 1 was great. 2 was good. 3, it was fine. The 4th one, no one asked for. At that point, no
With
one asked for.
the wedding?
No, American Reunion.
Oh, reunion.
Yeah, I was good. I was good. They're all old as fuck now. I'm sorry. I didn't even.
What about the sub genre movies? The Naked Mile, Beta House.
Oh, like what's it? It's like a branch of American Pie, right? Like Band Camp,
Yeah,
or
it's like
I see.
the
It's Stifler's brother, right? I think it is. It's Stifler's brother.
yeah.
You still see like Jim's dad and all that stuff. I've seen some of those. I seen like 1 or 2 of them. The one where the guy was like humping the sheep, whatever, or the lamb, and he couldn't resist. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, it's a long time ago. It's still a classic though. American Pie is still a classic though. Still a classic. Because I remember my cousin renting out the DVD or the video. I think it was right back in the day in Blockbuster, and then like like the movie trailer they put before the movie. Believe it or not, one of the trailers for that before the movie was Beyond the Mat. It was one of the trailers.
Really?
Yes.
Because American Pie came out like in '99, didn't it?
Yeah, around there. Yeah. Well, they probably filmed around 98, whatever it may be, but you kind of get the idea, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of trailers and movies, get to that way now. I know all of us probably here, we all watched the trailer for The Iron Claw that's coming out sometime in December. I gotta say, bro, I loved it. The trailer itself. Listen, my cousin, she's a big fan of Jeremy Allen White, who is playing Carrie Von Erich. And of course, Jeremy Allen White, plays he's in the movie he's on The Bear. He's on The Bear.
Yeah.
He's on The Bear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's that also. Again, like, all right, I'm down with this. I'm down, right? Zac Efron, from what I saw, granted, they only show you just a couple things. Hits the ropes
He
like
plays
a fucking
Kevin,
pro.
right?
He plays Kevin Von Erich. Hits the ropes like a champ, bro. For someone who's never done this,
he did like legit training for this.
They all did. They all had to.
They all had
to. They didn't show Lance Von Erich, who is going to be played by MJF. They didn't show him in the movie, in the trailer. But he's in the movie, though. MJF is in the movie. I know, was it Kevin's kids, like Ross? I think it was Ross or Marshall, like said, oh, some of the stuff wasn't true. Because again, it's a movie, right? So there's going to be that revision.
They got to embellish a little bit.
They have to, though. They have to. But nevertheless, for us, right? We know what's up. We know the story of the Von Erich family, right? Even for those of us like myself, I wasn't around when they were in their prime. I didn't grow up watching World Class. You know what I mean? It was cool to see the Sportatorium.
I wasn't around for World Class.
I wasn't around either. I wasn't around for either, but I heard the stories though, right? Like when you think of World Class, you think of the Freebird versus the Von Erichs, right? It's crazy because I remember many years ago when I went to Dallas for WrestleMania, and I didn't know this. Calling me like to the party at that time. We were like, yeah, let's go see the Sportatorium. We thought, all right, it's Dallas, we're gonna, turns out they tore the shit down years ago. It's like I think it's like a mini mall or something now. There's nothing there anymore. But people wanted to go to the site, like where it was and shit. And people actually did go to the old site of where it used to be and stuff, and just didn't get to do it. Wish I could have. But I sent the trailer to my cousins, because my cousins, we have a group chat, right? And again, they're into movies and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, as a wrestler, I told them, as a wrestling fan, Jeremy Allen White and Zac Efron did me proud. I'm proud of them. Right. But again, even if you're not if you're not a wrestling fan and you watch the movie, bruh, you're gonna be shedding tears. You will be shedding tears. It's a tragic story based on reality. So there's that. let's move on here. Let's move on. But again, guys, I can't wait. I can't wait for that movie to hit. I cannot wait. SmackDown this past Friday was the season premiere. The season premiere of this was on was this past Friday, right? And I'm happy to know, bro, it felt like Christmas all over again, yo. My tribal chief, your tribal chief, everyone's tribal chief made his return. Made his return to SmackDown, bro. Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice Paul Heyman, bro. He was happy, bro. You know, like he got his hair back, right?
He
Put
is
the
the
makeup
greatest manager of all time. This
behind
dude
Bobby
looked
Heenan.
sickly.
Behind Bobby Heenan. Behind Bobby Heenan.
This dude looked sickly.
Yes. But Roman showed up.
The last few weeks. Roman shows up. This dude's horseshoe is all black. He's tanned. He doesn't look dehydrated. He's happy. Life is great again. The tribal chief is around. Bro, he is the best manager today in wrestling.
He is. Absolutely. He is. Well, Bobby Heenan's first. Bobby Heenan's first. And then is Paul Heyman. For me.
Now, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to let you have your thunder. But now, like, you don't see nobody going to great lengths to play up a story like this with their look.
I know. You know what it's like, wrestling. Bro? You know what it's like? I'm sure all of us in the workplace can relate to this. We all have that manager who's a pain in the ass.
I'm going through it right now.
I had back in my retail job, back when I used to work retail, we had a manager. I'm not there no more, so I can, it's whatever, right? Her name was Diane. Fuck that bitch. But that's beside the point. But she was a bitch to everybody. She didn't care. She was just evil to everybody, right? By the book. She was by the book, meaning you couldn't wear Crocs. You had to wear the uniform, the point, right? The polo shirt, the name tag, right? Or around your neck, right? No Crocs, right? Everything, to a T, right?
Mm-hmm.
No AirPods on, none of that stuff, right? If she caught you, oh, bro, it's a wrap, right?
I'm going through that situation right now.
But thankfully for me, during my time when I had remember when I had my long hair?
Yeah.
I used to get away with it. I used to get away with it. I had to have my long hair, bro.
Because you put it in a bun?
I just pat the hair down a little bit, so that just cover it a little bit. You know what I mean? But when she goes on vacation, but hear me, this is where I'm going with the whole Roman thing. When she went on vacation, bro, oh man, it was just, and again, we check if she go for a week or 2 weeks, right? But even whatever it may be, the time that she's gone, bro, you do what the fuck you wanted to do. You want to show up in Crocs, show up in Crocs. Pile the AirPod on while you're dealing with customers, by all means, yo. Be on your phone, texting away, order food, do whatever you want to do, right? It's a free for all. Mm-hmm. But the date but when she was there, we're all about, like Roman Reigns. Roman was gone, bro. The bloodline, but they were doing whatever the hell they wanted to do, right? Mm-hmm. Roman's back, single file, everybody. That's what it was like, bro. To give you the little, what do you call that? Analogy or Steve analogy. Here we go. I loved it though. Cena came out, right, to open the show. Then Roman comes out like, yeah, bruh. I may be gone for so long, but this is still my show. I am, you can call yourself the GOAT, but I'm the real greatest of all time. Right? And I love that Roman called him John Boy. John Boy. Just like Punk called him John Boy many years ago. Even though they're not bringing him in, there's nothing, nothing there, right? But Cena's like, no, actually,
there's not nothing there.
I'm here to actually acknowledge you. I'm here to acknowledge you. Because for me to fight you, I have to earn it. But I know someone that has earned it. I know somebody right now as we speak that's ready. He's done this before. That's ready to face you.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
And they made you wait for it, bro. They made like you knew it was him. Like you knew, like, all right, bro, it's got to be LA Knight, bro.
Honestly, I didn't know it was him. I didn't think he was gonna give him the rub like that.
Boom, and he came out, and
Bro,
Cena
this was
handed him the mic.
great.
Cena handed him the mic, and Cena handed him the mic. For some people, that's like little. This is what I heard from folks, right? Like from at my job, because again, my casual friend, right, who just watches the Fed, doesn't really watch all these other promotions, right? Like he knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know about y'all, but that's Cena. What's going on, Walty?
Going on? How's it going?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? He's like, oh, that's passing the torch, man. Cena handed the torch. I'm like, what are you talking about here? What are you
passing the torch? He gave him the rub. He didn't pass him the torch.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, he just gave him the rub. Like, what are we doing? Like, no, bro. But LA Knight sees every second of that opportunity. He swung. You know that whole turn swing. You know that turn swinging for the fences. Like, yeah. You didn't know what he was going to say, but this was probably the most important promo of his career to date.
Yes.
And he passed flying colors, bro.
Yes.
If you would have told me 2015 Eli Drake is gonna have a moment like this in the Fed with Roman again at the time.
No, just saying, like, if he's gonna be over, period, in WWE.
I wouldn't, bro. I'm like, who are we lying here, right? Who are we lying to? But he passed flying colors, right? Called a shot. And it's crazy because, like, for Roman, it's like people chanting your name. Like, what is this? Again, Roman hasn't been around. So the
he don't watch the show when he's gone.
He even said it, bro. He doesn't watch the show. He doesn't watch this shit. For all we know, Roman's been chilling in his island, right? Sipping a mojito, smoking a stogie, right?
The only person that blows up his phone is the wise man. He tells him, he updates him. He doesn't watch the show.
And mind, he's probably performing bedroom cardio with his missus, working on baby number 7, whatever it may be, right? You never know. You just never know. When you're the tribal chief, bro, you got time on your hands. You do what you got to do, right? And he comes back since the SmackDown after SummerSlam, and now here's someone who he hasn't faced, who are the crowd's obviously behind. Now, the way obviously Saudi Arabia crown jewel, we're gonna get Roman Reigns in LA Knight. Now, is LA Knight gonna win? Hell no. Hell no. Hold my beer. Listen, LA Knight's great. This is not going to hurt him. It's not going to be like, oh, man. It's like, no, bro. It's not going to be the end for LA Knight here. But for LA Knight, bro, this is as big as it's going to get, bro. I'm happy for the guy. Even though we know the tribal chief is going to, make him humble, make him bend the knee. Walter, what are your thoughts on all this, bro?
Yeah, I saw I didn't see the segment live, but I saw, WWE uploaded the full segment on YouTube. So kudos to them.
That's how good it was. That was a really good start.
A really good segment for sure. It's always good to see the tribal chief back, of course. I mean, it's been a long time. I like the shirt. That shirt's really good. But yeah, like you said, 2015 Eli Drake. I thought he would have been in the Fed, but not like over like he is now. Like I didn't expect him to compete for world titles and stuff. Maybe like a temporary reign, but now this guy's like one of the main acts in WWE right now. So you kind of have to take him seriously. And I'm glad they're some people could say too soon, but not really. I mean, he's hot right now. Who else is gonna really feud with Roman? Do you really want to go with? I know Cena's there, but you don't. We already been there. Like you don't have to do that. And LA Knight, I think, is fine. Plus he's not winning the title, so you don't have to really wait for that program. We know what the Mania match is going to be, but it's a good opportunity for him. I thought he held his. Yeah, of course he held his own. Like he held it on his own with that promo segment because he's really good on the mic, and that's why the fans love him. And Roman, was kind of treating him like, who is this guy? And then near the end of the show, you saw he was intimidated by him. Basically, he was like, why is this guy so old? Why is this guy getting so much cheers and I'm not getting that same reception? I like that Roman's insecurities always playing up. Yeah, I mean that's the interesting thing about his character. Like, he's insecure. So, and then he ends up winning
I've
anyways.
noticed that from the jump.
Yeah, because
Roman is insecure.
I think that's what works with him though. Like, he's so insecure that he wants to prove that this guy's nothing. He's not nothing compared to him, and that might be how they're gonna build up the crown jewel match. But it's a good opportunity for LA Knight. Roman's finally back. He's defending the title. Like, people think he doesn't like to defend the title. Look, he's coming back. He's going to defend the title at Crown Jewel. Very interesting program. Cena, he was just there, like, as a spectator, basically.
He was.
So,
absolutely.
and that was perfectly fine. He's just there to help LA Knight in case, the other Bloodline members want to interfere, which is fine. And I'm glad LA Knight got the full attention, and it's good that Cena was basically the afterthought. And I think that was the right way to go about this.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Mike, I'm sorry. What were you going to say? I didn't mean to cut you off earlier, bro.
No, bro. It's just the stall to when he said, "Let me talk to you," and he began his bro. When he said, "Let me talk to you," that crowd exploded. I never thought that this man could continue to have
this momentum,
this much fanfare throughout everything. It's just growing.
Yes, it's growing, and it's going to continue to grow. I'm pretty sure he is still the top merch mover in the company right now.
Oh, yeah.
No one's doing this. Again, he's great, and I've been saying this for a long time. That being said, he's not beating Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. The way I see this happening, listen, it's going to be Roman, LA Knight, Crown Jewel. They're probably going to be involved in the War Games because they're talked about there being a War Games match as Survivor Series. And at the Royal Rumble, you go back to AJ Styles. You do AJ Styles and Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble because they haven't faced each other before. The last thing I want to see is Kevin Owens. Okay, I know Kevin Owens got traded to SmackDown. The last thing I love Kevin Owens, but I'm good.
This will be the fourth straight Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns match at the Royal Rumble.
If they do run that match, yes. If they do.
I don't think they will. No way.
There's no
way. That was Vince's regime. And sort of Triple H's.
But I'm glad but I'm glad we mentioned Trace because later on in the night they had Triple H come out for his big announcement. Right? He had a big announcement. And in the ring was Adam Pearce. And he basically thanked Adam Pearce for doing a thankless, performance, running both shows, it not being easy, and basically award him with a promotion. Starting as we speak, from Friday, right? He is officially now the Raw general manager. And now SmackDown had its own general manager. That is Nick Aldis. Magnus.
Oh, no.
Magnus.
All right, we get it.
It's a new SmackDown general manager. Bro, let this sink in, bro. Let this sink in. You have Adam Pearce, general managing Monday Night Raw. Nick Aldis, general managing SmackDown. 2 former NWA World Champions. I swear tomorrow, I better hear R-Truth is the general manager of NXT. You have the trifecta, all 3 former NWA World Champions. I need to hear it, bro. I need to fucking hear it tomorrow. I don't think it's going to happen, though. But nevertheless, Nick Aldis is the new SmackDown general manager. He's part of WWE now. I know he was there for the last couple of months in a producer role. And now he's the general manager. I am aware, again, he came in through the crowd. It's not like he had his own entrance and he came out to the ring. He was at ringside and he just came into the ring, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for the guy. Listen, I'm pretty sure all of us would have loved to see him still wrestle. I know a lot of us here don't really watch NWA for a long time, but I know
I
he was a
was
staple.
watching it when he was there.
Yeah, me too. When him and Strictly Business, right? I used to love it. Yeah, NW back in the day was the shit. Back when they had Strictly Business, right? Back when there was the YouTube show, right? Forgot the name of the
NWA
song.
Power.
Forgot they had a catchy theme song. Remember back in the
Yeah, and then they changed it, and it was like,
yeah,
oh,
and now it's what it is now. But that's beside the point, though. I know obviously not many people knew who he was when he walked out to the ring. People that were in the building, they probably, I guarantee you, probably 100 people knew who he was out of the people that were there.
mm.
But Nick Aldis, bro, nevertheless, is now part of SmackDown. I'm happy for the guy. Mike, your thoughts, bro? Your thoughts on all this, man?
Yeah, man, that segment was pretty good. I mean, we kind of figured what was going on with the whole thing with Kevin Owens being the guy, in the dirt sheets to say, oh, he's, they're sending him over in a trade. Um, so we knew that. We just didn't know that Aldis was gonna make his debut as well. Happy for him as well. I guess. Do you call that a promotion?
What?
For
all this
no,
going
not for all this.
for Kevin Owens?
For Adam Pearce. Do you call it a promotion? Is that a promotion?
I mean,
He was doing that anyway. So
I know
that's
he
not a
was.
promotion.
I guess he doesn't have to ask for permission anymore. I think maybe that's what it is.
Now he could just do
I
his
don't
own
know.
thing.
He could just do whatever the fuck he wants.
Mind you, today's the season
I
premiere.
feel like he was doing that this whole time.
He basically was.
Today is the season premiere Monday Night Raw, so we'll see what the hell they're gonna do today. But today's their season premiere.
Yeah, I mean, Dom. I mean, I like Triple H in this segment too, and Dom came out, and Triple H put that piped in booze shit to bed. I loved it.
All this like
because we knew what it was. Everybody was like, oh, it's piped in. No, it's not. No, it's
all this to fuck, all this to Dom. I'm a big fan of your dad's. That should have me laughing. I had me going, bro. I'm a huge fan of your dad. You guys are kicking in the comments here. Let me read here. Roman, this is from Safet. Roman was in the lab getting ready for the shows. Alan, are we really oh my god, are we really ready to sacrifice LA Knight to the tribal chief like Sammy and Cody? It's not gonna hurt him though.
It's not a sacrifice.
He's not, dude. For all we know, it might end in a no contest. Who knows, really, right? For all we know. What's up with TK? We'll get into that in a little bit. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit.
LA Knight is better off being the U.S. champion at Mania against Logan Paul. We'll get into that as well. We'll get into that. Hey, you guys, what do you guys think? Hey, you guys, what do you think of Cena is doing at Crown Jewel? Since Cody and Jay are going to fight the Bloodline for the tag titles, him and Solo Sikoa?
Most likely Solo. Yeah, most likely.
But then again, Solo is part of the Bloodline, right? So it's going to be probably Jimmy and Solo, but we'll see. We'll see what they do here.
Yeah, he'll probably find a partner. Don't skip the comment.
Which one? Wait, R-Truth the champion? Yeah, he was a champion.
Oh, well, no, he was the NWA champion, but not
for TNA.
For TNA, not for NWA.
There was a time in TNA where they had
in the early
NWA,
days.
In the early days. 10 pounds of gold was their world championship. So
yes.
And Ron Killings
Ron the Truth Killings, the former K-Quick. We all know this from Roman. We all know that one guy at work who makes 100 mistakes and can never keep things under control and gets the promotion anyway. That's Adam Pearce.
Basically.
WrestleMania 39 is a good example.
Adam Pearce, man.
Right. The audience don't know him yet because they didn't watch NWA or Impact Wrestling. That's what
the younger audience wouldn't know.
Yes. But that's not the end of this, though, on SmackDown. So after this, you had Jimmy. Yeah, you had Jay Uso and Cody Rhodes against what was it? Grayson Waller and Austin Theory for the tag titles. I thought the match was fine for what it was worth. They got to work on that double team though. That double team that they do where Cody does the crossroads, or was it the Cody cutter, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has to work on that. Okay, he's gonna hurt his fucking neck doing that shit. He really, really is, bro. It doesn't look right. So they're leaving the ring. And what do you know? The blood Roman's music hits, bro. Keep in mind, Jay and Cody can go to both shows now.
Mm-hmm.
So they did not waste any time, bro. They did not waste any time. Then Roman comes out.
Back like they never left.
It's back. It's like, yep, round 2 is happening. Look at that, bro. There's like, yeah, this is great and all, but hold my beer. Hold my fucking beer. It's like they're reminding you, listen, we know you're excited for this. It's gonna be fine, whatever you want, but don't forget about this.
Bro, look at that. Look at this scene right here. Look at Paul Heyman in the back. Look at Solo and Jimmy looking at Jay. This is like, I hate to say it, this is cinema.
It is.
Look at this picture. Picture says 1,000 words. Look at this picture.
Here's the thing, right? Here you look at Roman Reigns. Roman looking at Cody like Roman can't believe Cody's still this top guy, right? You're looking at Cody Rhodes, looking at Roman, Cody looking at the man who ended the story, right? Who took it all away. If you can look at Cody's face, bro, there's doubt. There's like that fear almost. Like this is the guy who took it all away, who ended the story, right, at WrestleMania. If there's any indication, that these two guys are going to run it back in Philly, this was it. The seeds are being planted right here. Again, by the time we hit Mania season, they'll come back to this. This is how it happened.
That's the tease.
Yeah,
that's just the big tease right there.
Romeo, like Jay looking at Roman like, oh shit.
Jay still wants his revenge too. Because Jimmy cost him.
Yeah. Yes. Like everybody's like got an eye on different things. It's like Cody Roman. Wise man behind Roman looking at Cody. Both Jimmy and Solo looking at Jay. Jay looking at Roman. It's just so much
shit
going on.
Bro. So much shit going on. It's like, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then it's when you think, bro, all right, what else can they do, right? So on SmackDown also, they call us the new GM. So then we go right to a backstage set. Backstages, Nick Aldis and Charlotte Flair. You know, the former NWA World Champion with the daughter of the former NWA World Champion. So there's that connection there, right? And Nick Aldis like, hey, listen, it's a new regime now. But I did see what happened. I did catch what happened at Fastlane. So next week it's gonna be Charlotte Flair versus Io Sky for the women's title. And that's what Charlotte wanted. So as she's leaving, who happens to be in her way? Jade Cargill.
Oh boy.
Yes, the stare down, bro. Look at this star power. Like, bro, like Jade Cargill being here, bro, just looks like $1 million.
Yeah.
Just look at this, bro. This would have never happened.
No. Hey,
we're not gonna do that.
There ain't no Charlotte Flair in the other company, so of course it's not gonna happen.
No, bro. It's like, y'all want me to wrestle Britt Baker? Nah,
her star shines brighter here, where her star there was shining, but they just didn't put the right energy towards it.
Yes.
But her star always shined. but it's just
yeah.
shining a little bit brighter here.
Yeah.
Likely she'll be on Raw tonight in all red because it's a season premiere. Now there's word going around that she will be probably on the Raw brand. She'll probably have a face-off with Rhea Ripley or with Becky Lynch.
I'd rather
You know
see
the funny
Rhea.
thing about that face-off is that they would face it off, and then Triple H just peeks behind Jade's shoulder like, "Hey, Charlotte, meet Jade."
Me Jade.
Yeah, that was a cool part because
That
He
Triple
was
H
all
brought her
smiles
on.
too. He had a
Yeah,
Because he
smile. He had
knows,
a
bro.
devilish grin.
He know, bro. These two chicks, bro, down the road, may not be WrestleMania this year. Fuck, who am I kidding? It has to be WrestleMania this year. I'm sorry.
No,
Like,
they can still go Bianca. They could still.
You think so, bro?
No, it has to be
Yeah.
Bianca because we still haven't seen that one-on-one.
Yeah.
Okay.
For,
You know
for
what?
a major title.
This at a SummerSlam.
Yeah,
I'm
this
fine.
at a SummerSlam.
That's fine.
Yeah.
At a SummerSlam, I'm fine with. So there's that as well. But, bro, they're planning this again. WWE right now, they're going at all cylinders right now, bro. They're cooking. Let them cook, bro. Let the Fed cook.
This SmackDown
was probably
segment-wise
one of the best
was
SmackDown.
an A+.
Yes,
they hit on every segment for the major stories.
What a coincidence that all of a sudden these shows are getting good again.
WrestleMania 41.
Right.
Not fooling me with this teaser. I don't need to spell it out, especially with these fake Wakanda folks.
Oh man.
Anywho, this is what happened with Triple H is in charge and not the so you hear about this? So Vince got bro. Ari Emanuel officially gave Paul Levesque, Triple H, full control of creative officially. So the story is great, bro. Vince McMahon, right? When we all thought he was gone, right? He comes back, right? Gets this deal with Endeavor, right? With Ari Emanuel. Ari Emanuel puts him over like $1 million just for him to say, no, we're going to give full creative to Paul Levesque.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Pretty much.
He got played, bro. He got played. Now, listen, Vince will still be around. He's still gonna be.
He still got stocks.
He's got stock.
And he's an executive chairman. Like he still has a good power, but not to the way he used to. He gave that all up when he sold the company.
He did.
He only has a little bit of power. Well, maybe what? What's his power? Like 20%, 30%. It's not much.
Probably.
It's not what he used to have.
It's not what he used to have. But nevertheless, dude, again, Raw last week was great too, bro. It was great.
I saw clips of it.
This week, bro. This week is the season premiere. We're getting Gunther and Big Bronson Reed.
Oh, you're still calling him that? Oh my god.
We got the reunion of DIY. It sucks because Kevin Owens now on SmackDown. And the one match that got away is DIY versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, bro.
They can still go down the road. Down the road they could do that.
I guess so. Okay. My food's on the way too. I ordered some food also, by the way. So, wow.
But yeah, like I said, it's obviously clearly the story has some legitimacy to it because the shows have been good these past, I guess, 2 weeks? A week? Yeah, at least this past week it was good. Like Raw was good, SmackDown's good. I'm pretty sure Raw will be good tonight again. I mean, it's Vince, like you said, he basically got played. And he has no one to blame but himself. He's the one who sold the company. So
he did. Serves him right, though. Serves him right. Let's move on real quick because I do want to get this out of the way. Also on Saturday was Misfits 10, the big boxing event. Me and Big Mike sat through it. Listen, there is an avenue for this. There's an avenue for this.
I'm still searching for the 5 hours, 5.5 hours that I lost.
You weren't a fan of the tag team boxing, bro? Tag team boxing, bro. Who would have thought, right? Tag team fucking boxing. But that's beside the point, though. The point of that show was the co-main event and main event. You know what's crazy, bro? When the only finish of the fight was from Slim to Saw Poppy. That was the only stoppage on the main card. Only stoppage, right? But other than that, the co-main event and main event, Dylan Dennis versus Logan Paul. Dylan Dennis did what he needed to do to get people to watch the fight, but did not deliver at the end. The fight ended in disqualification. Just pure melee. Pure fucking melee. But nevertheless, at the end of the fight, Logan Paul did call out Rey Mysterio because he's going back to WWE, right? So he's calling out Rey Mysterio, who is the current U.S. champion. And I'll be honest with you, Logan Paul as the U.S. champion. I predicted this shit too. Like, imagine. I'm fine with it. I'm with it. Give Logan Paul the U.S. title. Give Logan Paul.
People were okay with him. Some people, not everyone, but a few were okay with him having the briefcase. So I guess the U.S. title, I'm pretty sure more people will be okay with that, and that's fine. Do
well,
it.
now that we know that you can cash in on a U.S. title,
yeah. Now he win a title now.
Exactly. I'm fine.
I mean, he's proved himself. He's proven himself.
It's not like it's the world title. It's the mid card title. I'm not saying it's meaningless, but I think he's earned that right to at least win.
And he wants it. And he wants it.
And he's not facing a bum. He's facing Rey Mysterio.
He's facing Rey. He's facing a legend.
He's exactly. And to be fair, Rey and Dominic, they're gonna run it back in Mania. Does not need the US title. Doesn't need it. Also, on the main event of the night, though, Tommy Fury versus KSI. Now, there's a lot of controversy with this fight. A lot of controversy. Listen,
I'm doing the KSI right now. Every time he starts a match, he does the jumping jacks.
Okay, here's the thing, right? If you're Tommy Fury, bro, you're the MVP. You're the MVP of this night. Because think about this, right?
Is he?
Think about this, right? Look at somebody of his record, right? Someone of his record fought a YouTuber and got the bag. Anyone else in that position, bro, would have been fighting some random guy that no one's never heard of in some weird ass like armory, whatever the fuck it may be. Probably would have made peanuts. Him in this case, bro, you fought Jake Paul. You fought KSI. You got the bag. You got the fucking bag. Yes. Was the fight this crazy fight? No, it was not. It was a shit show. It was a fucking shit show. But he got the bag.
Oh, it was a shit show.
You can't hate on it, though. You cannot hate on Tommy Fury for getting the bag. You can't hate on it. That being said,
I'm not hating the hustle, but
I don't think no one's hating. I don't know what happened with Mike, but I don't think no one's hating the hustle. It's look at this guy. He's ready for his food. It's like, what is it? Okay, but you're right. It was just a fight. It was boring.
So this is what the judges gave. This is what the judges scored it. 57-57, 57-56, and 57-56 for Tommy Fury via majority decision.
Well, one of those shouldn't have.
One judge cheated.
One judge. Now keep in mind, yes, one judge took away. Again, there are 2 points they were taken away. They took away 2 points in one of the rounds.
I thought they took away a point.
A point. It should have been 2 points, I think. Well, whatever the case may be.
No, they took away a point, and it was supposed to be a 9-9 round, and it was supposed to be a 9-8 round, and the judge put the 9 back instead of an 8. He scribbled his 8 out and put a 9.
It's very, very Shangata-like, bro. Very Shangata-like, but that's where we're at right now with this, right? But again, it's very concerning too, bro. Because let's be real about it too. Boxing is not where it once was. You know it's bad when Showtime is saying sayonara to boxing. HBO boxing has been dead for years. All you have right now is the Zone, or whenever Canelo's fighting.
I
That's
guess
not
what
often.
Fox with the
Yeah, but it's not.
something like that.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same like excitement that it once was. Like, let me ask you this question, right? You think people are gonna tune in next time? Put it this way. Put it this way, right? My God, what the fuck's wrong? Let's put it like this. You know how many reactions they got on social media for that of like 1.3 billion reactions. That's a lot, bro. That's interactions. That's
They're gonna
interaction.
yeah.
Yeah, keep that in mind, bro. At the end of the day, for a lot of these people, for a lot of these folks who run these like shitty boxing events, right? These influencer leagues, that's what they're gonna look at. And if you're someone like, would you rather watch a Canelo fight against whoever he's fighting next, or would you rather watch Logan Paul or the KSIs of the world or the Dylan? Because here's the thing about it, I don't think Dylan Dennis is done per se. I think he's probably gonna stick around. But for Tommy Fury, I'll be honest with you, bro. Just go back to fighting pros. Just after this, go, enough of this influencer stuff. For KSI, bro, I'm good. I don't need to see you fight no more. You can go try to appeal it all you want, but if you fight Jake Paul like that, bro, Jake Paul is two-piecing you up. It's over. Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
If KSI fights Jake Paul the way he fought Tommy Fury, Jake Paul putting him to sleep.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, but he's probably
Jake
going to
Paul,
make an example out of him, but I got a feeling, man, they're just going to – I felt like KSI was just trying to survive against Tommy.
but he had to.
Because ain't no way that's your real fighting style, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Surprised Bellator still got Dylan Dennis under contract. Bellator about to be on. Bellator's up for sale right now.
Yeah, I want to say that Bellator got bigger concerns. I think.
Yeah, bigger concerns right now. But that's what happened on Saturday night. That's what happened. Well, Saturday afternoon. There's a lot of shit going on this weekend, bro. You have UFC 294 this Saturday at 2 p.m. from Abu Dhabi. You have Impact Bound for Glory.
Oh my goodness, for real? That's this week?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Bound for Glory this week. You have Crown Jewel after this. You have all these events. You have Full Gear going down, bro. This is shit.
Oh, that's all next month. That's not this week.
But in the upcoming weeks,
yeah, it's just one after the other.
And then you got UFC 295.
Then you got Survivor Series. You got all, bro. Let us breathe, yo. Let us breathe.
November is a stacked month. Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, UFC.
I'm proud of you, Dylan. No. You went out swinging. Conor McGregor. Yeah, he did say that too. So that was move on here. We're about to put a bow on this, but we'll wrap this up with the main course here. Tony Khan. His meltdown this past week, bro, on Twitter after the fact. I'm sure you all know by now. This past Tuesday, NXT and AEW went head to head. NXT dragged AEW through the mud with the rating. Wasn't even close. We all know this already, right? We all know
the demo was close. That's it.
Wasn't even close. But that being said, Tony Khan just couldn't help himself. He proceeded to go on Twitter and have like this. I don't know what it was, bro, but he just couldn't help himself. So this tweet was literally, I guess, after the fact. Hold on. There you go. This is the first tweet, I guess, right? At 2:24 p.m. This, I guess, someone posted an avatar, an AI of Shawn Michaels smoking a stogie, right? With the award booker of the year, right? I get this is after someone posted on Cage Match that NXT was ahead of AEW. Like it was rated more than Dynamite Title Tuesday, right? To which Tony Khan responded, actually, I'm pretty sure last night blew whatever chance he had to win that award. Mind you, at this point, the rain didn't even come out. At this point, the rain didn't even come out. when this happened. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
This happened. Hold up. There you go. This happened the day after when the rating came out, right? This week, 2 active decades long rating streaks from two great legends were ended. With all due respect, until this week, head-to-head, AEW on TBS and WWE on USA, neither John Cena nor Undertaker had ever been on a WWE show with under 1 million total viewers, under 400K in the demo, which is very true. Whatever you want. But still, why put that out? Like, bro,
it makes no sense to put it out. Like, why is he so concerned?
I think his statement is half true, half not, because somebody under that posted Cena in NXT for the first time when it was in its infancy.
Yeah, but at that time,
so he was.
Yeah, but at that time though, NXT, it was in its infancy, right? On Hulu.
Yeah,
this is peak network NXT.
Either way, he shouldn't be talking about it.
Yeah,
like
exactly,
it makes
bro.
no sense for him.
It
to
makes
tweet.
him
That made no sense.
You know what it does? It makes him come off like a fucking smark.
It makes him come off like a baby. Like bro, your show lost. Get over it.
And then some guy responded, "Oh, the difference is that Vince has the power and influence to take them cheap shots. He's earned every right to make them. Tony Khan is Vince. If you order him off from Temu, you can shop like a billionaire, but you'll get the cheap whatever, right?" So which he then quote tweeted because he couldn't help himself. Yes, Vince has allegedly used his power and influence to shoot a lot of shots. Like, bro, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, what? Bitter. Loser,
bro. And then
bro,
this one,
if Vince called him out in public, he's
getting
beat, bro. That's 80-year-old man will kill him.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, Vince is a grandpa at this point, but Vince has done this in the past.
He's a great grandpa. What you talking about?
I know, but he's done this in the past before. In the mid 90s during the Monday Night Wars, he would have gone to like the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal and take these hits at WCW. Remember the Nacho Man, the Huckster segments from back in the day? He would dedicate segments but he would dedicate segments on his own program to take these shots. Yeah, as funny as they were, but nevertheless, he's done that before. Just keep that in mind.
Cornette as well. Remember the Cornette segments?
Yes. And then this one here, bro, really did it for me, bro. Like this one really just pissed me off, bro. Oh. This weekend marks 1 year since Mayo Clinic saved my mom's life, which I'm happy for. I'm happy. I think all of us are happy for that, right?
Of course.
During her ordeal, many AEW talent came to me alleging WWE tampering, including them to break their contracts. I'll never forget these phone calls at her side in the hospital. It's when business became personal for me. This is nothing new. I mentioned it last year after she came home. It's relevant today because she's checked in for surgery 1 year ago today. As I've mentioned several times, Mayo Clinic are heroes, and thanks to them, her recovery from a very grim outlook has been a miracle.
It's relevant. It's okay to mention it's a year since, that Mayo Clinic, that clinic saved your mother's life. That's okay. A year. That is not relevant to the tampering shit. Like, what was the point of bringing that up? Exactly. That made no fucking sense whatsoever.
The sad part about it is, bro, for the media, a lot of these folks in the wrestling media, a lot of these wrestling media personalities put a blind eye to this shit. If you're an AEW employee, bro, of course putting the blind eye. That's your boss.
No, some of them I heard were concerned. They thought he could. I heard that they wanted him to get rid of his account, or at least
what are they going to do?
No, they can't do anything about it. But no,
they go their payday. There goes their payday, right? But if you're in the media, but a lot of these folks in the media put the blind eye to this shit. Hey, listen, it's funny. Don't get me wrong. It's hilarious. But at the same time, bro, we gotta tell it like it is, bro. It's cringe as shit, bro.
Oh,
It's cringe as shit, bro. It is. I'm sorry.
Tony
It's
Khan
cringe.
needs a dose of his own medicine that he dishes out when they mess up. Send him to some type of training
Nah, bro.
to
You know what
hold
it is,
it
dude?
together when it comes to social media. Like either that or
Tony Khan should not be doing media, period. He should not
But he
be.
should stop looking at social media. He looks too
'Cause
much.
who was
He
that?
looks at
Who
all
was it?
the trolls, everything.
Who
Bro.
was it that said that he won't do something because he has like 12 people on staff? Like he doesn't have time to. I forget. Like it has something to do with him in this whole ordeal. I think it was Kevin Nash that said something like that. It's like, bro, like you need people in place to help you.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
But not
You
only
need to
that.
hire more people, bro.
But not only that, though, bro. But not only that, bro. It's embarrassing, bro. 'Cause here's the thing about it, right? He is the face of the company. It's not MJF. It's not the Young Bucks. It's not Kenny Omega. It's him. He is the face of AEW. And that's what he wanted the whole time, bro. He's been a fan his entire life. He has his own promotion. He has all his favorite wrestlers that he grew up watching under contract. And now he is the face of the promotion, which he's wanted to be.
This is what happens when you give wrestling marks money.
That's what happens.
And it's
And
not
again,
like his booking is bad all the time.
to be
But
fair,
he's
listen,
just
It's
to be fair,
not.
listen,
His heart is in the right place of trying to make alternative, but he is in his own way.
he is.
yeah.
And the
He
reality
is in
is,
his
bro,
own way. Like, get
He
out
is.
the way.
he's in his own way. He's stuck in his own ways. He still thinks that this is still like 2019. Like, it's not, bro. And to be fair, I agree with a lot of people who say NXT, WWE should have not done that because they still would have won. And I agree with that. I agree. But nevertheless, if I'm Tony Khan, bro, listen, just get it together. You live to fight another day. And you learn from this shit. But he
Right.
should not be doing interviews with the media because I'm sorry. I caught the interview he did on the Dan Lebertar show. So cringe, bro. He is the cringiest person I've ever seen work with the media. Of course, again, when it's the wrestling media, it's like he's his almighty. But when he's handling like big media, it's like, bro, what are we doing?
They don't even take him seriously.
They don't even take him serious.
It's
The wrestling media
sad.
does because they want the credential.
They want to kiss their ass. They want to kiss his ass. That's what it is.
Exactly.
You get nowhere kissing ass.
But I mean,
Just
what's
a
he gonna
rotten
do?
taste in your mouth.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
all you get.
Like sometimes you just gotta call it how you see it. Like you shouldn't be going on these tirades. Okay, you lost against WWE, NXT, whatever. That means you should better your show. Not make excuses.
There's some folks out there. There's some folks who literally thought going in that AEW was going to win against NXT this past Tuesday.
I don't know how they would think that. It's not their normal night. If this was a Wednesday, maybe. But this is not their
BRB.
normal night.
BRB.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not their normal night. It doesn't make sense. Why would you think AEW would be NXT? Okay, NXT's third rate, but guess what? They've been pushing NXT a lot lately. So of course, and they've been drawing similar to Dynamite numbers on the different nights. Why the hell would
before this?
Yes, the week before they drew
NXT
more.
won without it.
Yes,
They won by slim margin.
You thought they won by a little margin. You thought AEW was gonna look. I didn't expect AEW to only draw 609. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect that. I thought 7-9.
Like people
7-8.
People think that Swerve Strickland was gonna outdraw John Cena. It's gonna outdraw Undertaker. Gonna outdraw all these people. No, not even Brian. Not Brian. Not Christian. Not Edge.
I mean,
No.
Brian Edge, like, look at that tweet. That tweet we saw with Cena Taker not drawing $1 million. Brian Edge are on AEW every week now. They ain't drawing no millions. They can't even draw fives in Collision. They can't even draw fives or fours.
Edge still can't run to the right side of the stage.
Yeah, like Edge. Honestly, he hasn't been drawing that many more in viewership. And I'm saying Adam
No.
Copeland, he's a legend and all, but like clearly not a lot of people.
He's not
care.
taking the world by storm. He's not taking.
Yes.
He's not this. Like
No,
I'm sorry.
he's not this
Adam,
big difference maker.
Listen.
Yeah.
Adam isn't Phil.
He's not even close.
Adam is
No.
not even Phil. Listen, Adam was. Let's keep this. We said this before. We'll say it again. He was never the guy. He was the guy who fought the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is true. But it's nothing wrong with it. Like, we're not saying he's trash. He's established. He was one of the main eventers.
Business, but
He's just not the needle mover. Not the needle mover. That's it. It's like Bryan Danielson almost. He's not really the guy. He's a guy, a very good wrestler.
But
great
Brian,
wrestler.
but
actually.
Brian though is the exception though, bro.
No,
Brian
I get it.
Brian is someone that you can rely on to give you a banger. That's what the kids now say.
No, I get. That's what I'm trying to say.
Brian
Great
got
wrestler.
street cred outside and inside the Fed. He can
That's
do
true.
whatever. Same with Moxley. They can do whatever.
But no one wants to see long, drawn out matches. I'm sorry, Adam Copeland. That's how most of his matches are nowadays. They're just drawn out because he's older, and it's fine. But not a lot of people want to be accustomed to that, you know.
Walter, did you see the Ricky Starks promo?
I saw that.
What was your thoughts on that?
Like Mike said this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen Adam in the media scrum after Wrestle Dream, all happy, right, to be there, right?
The before.
This is the after.
Oh boy, it was weird because like I couldn't tell if it was. I don't think that was scripted at all. I think that caught him off guard. Edge was caught off guard.
What are your feelings on Edge using backstage terms on television?
Yeah, I thought he should have mentioned Dwayne. Like, it made no sense.
No,
like,
not even Dwayne.
Why are you...
He called Ricky a vanilla midget on television.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he called vanilla midget version of Dwayne, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. He said you are the vanilla midget version.
That's when I knew. Bro, what are you doing? You weren't doing this in the Fed. Well, like, what are you doing? Like,
that is unwritten rule.
It made no sense.
Don't use that.
And like, Ricky Starks got him that like out of his element. It made no sense
because he called him bug-eyed. It's like, who cares, bro?
It's just bug-eyed, and because I knew it was something off because he's talking to Bryan Danielson and Edge is like, yeah, he's interfering a little bit, but Ricky Starks just said bug-eyed, like one little comment, and then fucking Edge going on a little tirade. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, it made no sense. I don't know, man. You shouldn't be that. Like, come on, man. You just got to AEW. What are we doing?
It hasn't even been a month yet.
Well, I don't think he'll be as bad as Phil, but come on.
No, he won't be. He won't be. But I do think. But again, you know, back to this Tony Khan thing, because I do, again, bro, if I'm listen, honestly, dude, he should not be the one, because I did catch what Russo. I did catch what Russo said, and he made a valid point, bro. Say what you want about Russo, but when he makes a point, he makes a fucking point. He should not be the one doing the media scrum. He should not be the one doing the media call. He should not be the one going out there being in interviews and shit. It should be the talent. It should not be him. Because again, like I mentioned before, he's cringe as fuck. He's cringe.
Yeah.
No one takes him serious besides people in the media and that cover pro wrestling. They're the only fuck that will take him serious because again, they want the credential, they want a spot in the media room for the media scrum, and they want and hope they pray that they get picked for the media call. That's what it is. Other than that, bro, they're the only fuck that will take him serious and put him on this high regard. After that, bro, everyone views him as this cringe. What the fuck are we doing type of shit?
Yeah, he needs to delegate some of his work. I mean, I've been said this since almost day one. Like, once I knew
We've
like
all said
he had a
it. We've all said
rampage,
it
and then
here.
Listen,
I know he
we've
has
been
other.
saying this. We've
Yeah, he had
been
other.
saying
That's what I'm
this.
saying. Yeah, we all have. Like other duties, then Collision. Now you got ROH. I'm like, you're booking all. Why? Why can't you delegate your work? It makes no sense. Like, why do you? I can understand being a workaholic,
You
but
know what it
sometimes
is,
it's just
bro?
too damn much.
You know what it is? Because he wants the credit, and he can't imagine him. He can't imagine. Let's say he
It's
gives.
ego.
No, yeah, that too. But he just can't. He just can't picture himself letting someone else book Ring of Honor, for example, right? And then
He's
let's.
basically a Vince.
That's what he is. He's
He's
Vince.
hold
He
up.
is what he hates. But
Yeah.
you're just as good as who you put behind you. You put a good crew together on each one of your shows that can book a show, and then you oversee it, put your input on it, and then you have a great show. You get the credit too because you put this team together. That's what a boss does.
But he doesn't see it in that
Like
way,
it's
bro.
not
Remember,
hard.
the problem is with him. He's been a fan his entire life. He's been a fan. He was like, remember, this guy was literally sending out reports to the Observer years ago. Give it this way. This coming Friday. You're getting Mystico versus Rocky Romero, Mexico's pound for pound crown, right? The original Sin Cara, remember that? Who he always was a fan of. He did remember he was the one who sent out the report when Sin Cara debuted, I think it was, on the main roster many years ago to Meltzer. He's the one who put the report out. It was him. But again, all these people that he grew up watching, he's a fan of. The fact that now he has them under contract, he's in that phase like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. This is crazy. This is insane. But after that, then what? You know, I loved the video package of Ortiz and Santana from Rampage. I don't know if you guys caught this or not. Did you guys catch
Twitter.
the Yeah, on Twitter. I loved it.
I saw a smidgen of it.
You should. I loved it. My only complaint is this should not be on fucking Rampage. Put this on the Saturday show. Why is this not on Collision or Dynamite? What are we doing?
Tony values it the way it is. It's a Rampage feud.
It should not be though, bro.
Yeah, it should be at least Collision. You're right.
Should at least be Collision.
Do you think
feud.
he's scared that it might turn itself into a shoot again?
No,
Like, yeah, these guys are working together.
I mean,
it might turn on his head. Let's just put this on the Friday show. Nobody's watching the Friday show.
But here's the thing though. These two guys are professionals.
Yeah, that's all I had to say. Yeah.
They don't get along, but you know what? They know that they're about to make money. I'm not saying they're gonna make what could have been Punk and Phil in elite money, but they're gonna make money. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. But if I'm Tony Khan, bro, brush this off your shoulder, focus on your product, dude. And listen, we want to see AEW succeed. I know at times we may come off like we're critics, we're just being dicks here and shit, and we are hoping and praying for the demise.
We're just
no,
telling
we're
it
not.
like it is.
We're just
Why would
telling
we
you
hope
like
for that? That means less content. That
because
means
some people may view it that way. People may think that all we are is these AEW haters. No, we're not, bro. If we hated if we hated AEW, bro, we would have not gone to every single New York show. I would have not gone to every single Prudential Center show. We would have not flown out to Vegas. We're probably gonna be flying out to London next year. We don't know yet, but that's still in talks, right? But at the end of the again, we don't know yet. We don't know.
No, I'm saying like in general, yeah, we spend a good amount of money. Maybe that's not as much as other people, but we spend a good amount of money on AEW. We watch almost. I mean, I try to watch almost every week. It's like we don't want to see it fail, but you got to call bullshit how we see it. We do it with WWE too. It's just that recently
it
didn't have to
every 3 months for shirts.
Yeah, and then the pay-per-views on top of that. I don't illegally stream all the pay-per-views.
I don't illegally stream. No, I might cut corners
VPN, but at least it's still
get the $20.
I'm still putting money. I'm still putting money into them. It's still putting money into them.
Put it this way. Put it this way. The diehard AEW fan, the diehard of diehard,
they're not doing that. They're illegally streaming.
They're illegally streaming it. They're illegally streaming it. They're the ones who will probably buy day of, whatever the fuck it may be, right? or they're hoping that they have a good friend that gives them tickets.
Oh my!
I mean, telling you like it is. You know, that's a shoot. You know what I mean?
Messy.
Messy. Well, he's probably playing tomorrow. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now, Walter. I hope.
Talk about that, Messi.
I hope and pray that Peru loses tomorrow, bro. I hope Argentina tomorrow.
Oh, they losing.
I pray. I hope it's 6-0, bro. You know why? Because that will get Juan Reynoso fired, yo.
Bro, that's crazy. What a big fall off for
bro.
Peru.
I've never seen a team play so scared, yo, in their lives, bro. Never.
You were confident they were gonna win or even draw. Like,
I was fine with the draw. Listen, I'm fine with a loss. I have no problem losing, but don't play me conservative. Don't play like you're afraid. Don't play like you're afraid to kick the ball into the goal, like or aim at the goal. You know.
Well, we got 10 seconds left for the soccer talk.
Yeah, anyway, we're wrapping this up here, guys. I want to thank you all. There's nothing wrong with criticism. It's just to notice that people think you're a hater if you criticize them. You know, the problem is
we get that a lot too.
You know, the problem is too, though, we can praise AEW like the rest of them in the space. That's what they call it now, the space, right? It's no longer called the YWC when me and Walter, Mike, and Chase were doing the damn thing back in the day, right? We can praise AEW and tell you how great it is and how awesome, but no one's gonna tune in. But the moment I say something bad, oh my god, bro, how dare you? You're evil.
What?
Because again, they're the ones who find the hate.
Mm-hmm.
And to quote someone I know, that's not an insult. That's just a fact of life. That's going to be it for us, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. You guys have been awesome here on Steve's Kitchen. Again, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video stream a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. You can follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. We'll be back live. Big Mike, you thinking Wednesday for Let's Talk NXT? After all, they're on a roll, man. They're on a roll. In the mud. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
It's some talks that Wednesday.
There's some talks.
That'd be after. But yeah, let's talk NXT. Yeah, they're on a roll. Yeah, let's do it.
They're on a roll. I think they deserve it, right? They deserve it.
Yeah. But
Raw rundown
short because of some women's basketball.
It was fine, but again, Raw rundown returns once Monday Night Football is over with, sometime in, I'm assuming, February or middle of January. I'm assuming that's when Monday Night Football ends, right?
Monday Night Football. Well, that's in January.
Yeah, well, once that ends, we'll bring it back. Monday, the Raw rundown and Impact watch along, likely at once Thursday Night Football are done with, but we might make that a members tier. We'll see. We'll get more details into that along the way. But that's going to be it for us, guys. Again, follow Around the Point Network on X at AT Point Network. You can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Big Mike, let the fine folks know where can they check you out, man.
You can follow me on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. Also here every single day on Around the Point Network.
And of course, Walty.
Yep, you can follow me on X at Hey I'm Walter.
With that being said, I want to thank you guys. I'm assuming Big Mike's parlay didn't hit, but you guys, that's gonna be it for us, guys. Thank you all as always, for myself, for Big Mike, for Walter, and for the gang. This has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Good night, everyone.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
That damn white powder on his mouth.
No Millie. Cocaine.
No Millie. No Millie. Hey, no Millie. Hey, no Millie. Hey,
no Millie. No sevens.
No seven. No Millie. Hey, no seven. No Millie. Hey, no seven. No Millie. Hey.